YouTube, it's Erin, and I am the Handbag Housewife, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video is going to be an unboxing of a Coach bag, and I've got it upside down because the label, my address label, is on the other side, so we're going to open it from the bottom. But I have to say, it does not feel like it is secure or padded at all inside this box, so we'll just have to see what we see when we get in there. I don't know what we're gonna find. So for those of you who watch my community page, you may have seen me post about this bag a few days ago. It came pretty quickly. It was half off for one day only. Oh man, okay. So this is how Macy's packed the bag. They did such a nice job, right? It came from a store, hence the store receipt in there. This bag is the Coach Borough bag. I think that's how you say it, or Borough. I want to call it the Borough bag, so I'm going to call it that. And if that's wrong, I'm sorry. But it is in the 1941 saddle shade, and whenever these came out, I thought they were really cute. My good friend Julie with HM Bag Reviews has two of them, I think. She has the chalk and the, is it the dark lime? I think that's the color. And I thought at the time when she got them that if I got one, I would get it in the saddle. This is the 1941 saddle. I have other items from Coach in the 1941 saddle shade, including some boots, two pairs of their driver shoes, their drivers, a belt, and what else do I have? That may be it. And so I thought of those items, and then I also thought of two straps that I have that I thought would look good with this bag, even though the leather on those straps is not 1941 saddle. This is a full leather bag, which makes it appealing to me, but there are a few things that I'm just not so sure about. But I thought that there was a chance I would love it. I think I may have mentioned in a previous video that I had seen this bag in the store in a shopping vlog, and I don't think I did. I think I saw the swing zip, but I may be mistaken. If I did see it, I didn't remember it well enough to make a sound judgment whether I would love it or not without ordering it to see for myself. And luckily, I don't even have to unwrap it because this is how it came. Miraculously, it came in almost perfect condition. It's made out of the genuine glove tan leather, whatever that means. The only thing that I see that I don't love is this little wrinkle right there, but I imagine as you get in and out of the bag, there are going to be a lot of wrinkles that form there from when you pull the bag open. And that may be how this one happened, but I do think it's interesting that it's a line going this direction versus a line going this direction, so I'm not sure. So I did get the strap, and it has the keeper on it, which is good because a lot of times when bags are packed like this, that piece can be missing. There's a little bit of information on the card inside, as well as a silica packet to keep it from being moldy, I guess. And on the inside, you'll see that leather lining. The mouth opens pretty wide. The zipper goes over the sides, as you can see. As far as satchel style bags, which I would consider this to be since it has the top handles and the crossbody strap, this is not my favorite style because the handles stay in the fixed upright position, and I like my handles to fall forward or to be able to fall forward. And I also really like it when there's a little bit of a clip-on area right here where the handle attaches to the bag where you can put a charm. And I know you can put one of the round Coach charms, the ones that have the round clip on this particular handle, and it looks really nice, but those are a few of the niggles that I have. The other one is that where the strap attaches makes me wonder how stable it will be when you stand up and it's on your lap or something like that. I don't know. We're going to check that out here in just a moment. And the other thing looking at it is that I just don't think a chain is going to drape super nicely on this bag with the clips being on the sides like that. So here is the link chain that's on the Coach website. I can link that and the bag, assuming I can find it down below. But you see, it drapes down below the bag completely. And so I don't know. I think that would be annoying because you would set it down and leave imprints on the bottom of your bag. I like it when chains kind of go over the corners on the front and hang like that, because then you're not sitting your bag down on the chain, at least not every time. With this, you're going to have to pull it forward and then set it down. So for me, I would not wear a chain with this particular bag for that reason. The other thing is I can't really drape a chain very nicely either. I know I could use the round O-rings, but I think that might look a little funny. Let's put it on and stand up and just see how it goes up with me, since it does have the clips further down on the sides than I typically like. It came up in the upright position, so that's good. The clip is in an ideal location over my boobage, which is padded, and so I like that. And it is a good looking bag. I guess it's just not necessarily me. And I say that because I'm having doubts already. I am thinking that the question as to whether or not I will keep this is going to be answered with a no, even though it was a fabulous deal at $212.50 plus 10% on Rakuten cash back. Let me try it on with a couple straps that I have here in my closet, and let's see how it looks with those. Here is strap number 1. I do like that better than the strap that it comes with, and it's really comfortable. The strap that it comes with is really comfortable as well. By the way, these are Z Supply Hunter knit pants, and they are in the washed indigo, and I just got them and I love them. I will link Z Supply down below in case you want to pick up a pair. They are so comfortable and they look like worn denim. I also got the matching all-day jacket. I absolutely love those jackets as well. So if you have this strap or you see it in a store, because I think they are in stores sometimes still, even though they may not be on the website, this is a really good match for 1941 saddle. The other strap has more of a rusty tone. It went with my tally bag back when I had a tally, and I sold the bag with the other strap but kept this one. And I thought, even though this has a rust tone, that it would probably look really good with 1941 saddle too. And I think I was right. The strap action is really what made me want to try this bag, because I had the Coach chain and I had these two really nice straps. But I do have bags that I can wear these straps with. I actually use the cream colored one that I just showed you, the one with the cream colored leather trim, on some of my Louis Vuitton bags. This leather is the almost exact same color as the V on my V tote, and also my Georges BB Empreinte leather. And so it's a fun way to accessorize those bags, and that is why I have held on to it. The strap that I'm wearing right now, this strap has black trim, and it goes with my Coach Soft Pebble camera bag, as well as a myriad of other bags in my closet that have black leather. So here is this look. This is definitely a fall look. They both are, all three actually. Whichever strap you choose, it is definitely a fall vibe. But sadly, I don't think I'm going to keep this bag. It didn't tip over when I stood up, but I just don't like the clips being here, which is funny because with other bags that I have where the clips hook on caddy corner, I don't love that either. I guess I'm just not really into a dome shaped satchel, and that's why I sold 2 of my 3 Alma BBs. It's just not the shape for me. And so for that reason, I'm going to send it back, even though it was a fabulous deal. And even though I have so much strap action to play with here in my closet already, I just have figured out that it's getting crowded in here, and I don't want to further clutter up my closet whenever my heart's not jumping for joy with a new bag. One of my regrets recently is this sack bag, and I did carry it once to the pool. We have a really nice pool with places I can sit the bag that aren't on the ground. So I carried a laptop and a towel and normal purse items inside of this bag, and it worked great. And I didn't put anything wet back in it afterwards. And for that day, it was fabulous, but I haven't wanted to reach for it since. I think it's just too big. And maybe it's also because the seasons are changing. I got this too close to the end of the summer. I think that the time I went to the pool with it was the last time that I did go to the pool. And so for that reason, I'm considering selling this. I don't think this bag ever went on sale. You could get it for 15% off on 24S, which I did. And so I got it for a little bit of a discount, but if any of you out there want to have this bag, I would sell it for $400. And it does come with the insert, and I don't see any wear and tear to note. And it's funny because I tried to reshape it, make it slouchier, and you can tell that it's pretty much the same as it was. So it's pretty resilient as well. And that may be because with this print on the leather, it is not quite as soft maybe as the pebbled versions of this bag. So if you're interested in that bag, please reach out to me on Instagram or email. I put my contact information down in the description box. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Do it and ring the notification bell so that you are notified of future exciting content such as this. Also, go find me on Instagram. The name there is the same. It's the @, then the Handbag Housewife, all lowercase. You can DM me there, or you can email me at thehandbaghousewife@gmail.com. If I don't hear from you, I will see you again real soon. Take care and have a fabulous day. Bye.